Dick and Jem are convinced that once they convert the pickup to run on their freshly chopped fuel, it will be much less polluting. But just how dirty is their vehicle in its present state? They're all set up to run a DIY emissions test.
Where's my exhaust pipe?
A standard internal combustion engine emits carbon dioxide, sulfur, nitrogen compounds, and long-chain hydrocarbons. They're all bad news for us and the planet.
Right, pump on. Call them out.
Okay, carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
1.86% by volume.
Right.
Carbon dioxide, 13.5% by volume. Hydrocarbons,
Yeah.
26 parts per million.
Dick and Jem are determined to green up this pickup. So it's goodbye to that petrol tank, and it's farewell to that nasty cocktail of chemicals.
And then we can cool it in the radiator.
But Jem is still worried about running wood gas through the engine. He's not sure the cyclone filter will clean out all of the soot and ash impurities.
I think at this point, it would still be folly to chuck it straight into the engine.
So it's time for a fine filter.
Yeah, we don't want it to restrict the flow too much. I mean, the gas is used to going through a pipe about this size.
Yeah.
So if we have a filter about this size, then hopefully all the little holes will add up to the same sort of area.
So we're talking about a big, fine filter.
Yeah, big. I think everything chunky.
A fine filter is another crucial element towards making up their gasworks on wheels. Dick needs something chunky, and he's bagged the last big bit of scrap. It's an old boiler expansion tank. Gas will flow through the cylinder and pass through a grill. The grill will support a layer of clay pellets which should clean out the small particles of soot and ash remaining in the gas. This fine filter may need regular cleaning, and Dick's fitting a screw top to ensure quick and easy access. As the sun sets, the wood-burning gasifier is really starting to shape up. It's late in the day now, but Jem decides to reveal a few more of his nagging doubts. The gas they're making will contain substantial amounts of hydrogen. It's the lightest element, but it's also one of the most flammable.
My abiding memory of hydrogen and transport is when they used to use it for Zeppelins.
Yeah, that wasn't very clever, was it?
No.
Dick's in the dark. He doesn't know the hydrogen balloon contains a detonator, and Jem's all set to fire.
I just wanted to show you what's going on in my head, because this is the vision I've got of when it all goes wrong. Watch. Whoa! Oh! Oh!
We really need a safety mechanism.
Yeah. You don't want that going off in the back of your head.
It's a deafening wake-up call. If the Planet Mechanics can't find a way of defusing their traveling bomb, they'll need to abort this mission. With no ready solution to their explosive issue, Dick and Jem decide to get on with the much more straightforward task of fitting together their gasifier.
Careful that end. Got it?
First up, it's on with the producer.
Pop over the other side, somewhere out of the way.
Lightweight radiator. Cyclone filter.
Next up, it's Dick's chunky fine filter.
No, I'll come there and give you a hand.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Still room for a tree there, I reckon.
The back of the pickup is getting quite crowded, but now it's on with the fun part, snapping together all the pieces of their gasifier jigsaw.
And that's nice, because that's just a simple one at this end.
All the water goes out into the engine.
Jem falls in to slot in the last piece.
Finally we've got a pipe to take all our clean, cool gas to the front of the car. Are you there? That's it.
Down we come.
Oh.
That That is gorgeous, mate.
Yes.
That is seriously bespoke.
It couldn't
Look at
be
it.
much more bespoke. OK, so now gas has been made, filtered, cooled, filtered again, all the way to here.
Right, and when it gets to this point, we need to join that pipe to this pipe, all right?
Easy.
And from there, it's going up and into the engine. Well, not quite solid yet. And then we put it into our mixer.
Look at that mixer.
The mixer is the only modification to the engine. It replaces the carburetor. Gas and air are sucked into the mixer and then enter the engine by moving the throttle valve. Wood gas often varies in quality. An air intake valve must be frequently adjusted to ensure the air-gas mix entering the engine gives optimal performance. This valve is connected to a control attached to the gear stick. But first, there's just the small matter of fueling her up. Jem loads up the producer with a sack full of barbecue charcoal. This should be just enough to get the fire going. And after a quick poke down in the combustion zone, it's in with a batch of finely cut seasoned wood chips.
Dick,
Yeah.
at this end, I think we're ready to start burning wood.
At this end, we're ready to see if it runs on wood gas.
Do you reckon with all this weight on it, one person could push it on their own?
I would think so.
Well, in which case, I'm driving, you're pushing. Go on, then.
I'll drive tomorrow, mate. I don't mind.
Come on, I'll take the handbrake off for you.
You ready?
Yep. Yep, up you go. Cool.
There's an air of quiet anticipation. It's the moment Dick and Jem have been waiting for. It's time to fire up the woody beast. Dick pushes a fiery rag into the combustion zone. He needs to get the charcoal burning. Jem's using a fan to blow air in to feed the fire. It's just too much air and he's killed the flames.
Right, a little bit less air than that then, yeah?
Jem tries a more subtle approach. It's becoming clear that a wood-burning car may not be the top choice vehicle for a quick getaway.
Oh, that's looking good. Looking good, Jem. It's getting warm.
They've finally got a strong flame and Jem attaches the air hose to ventilate the fire.
Got some heat.
It's looking and feeling good. The combustion zone is definitely starting to heat up.
Oh, we got smoke coming out the top, mate.
Their patience is paying off. Smoke and gas are now streaming out of the producer.
When that gets going a little... Ooh.
The Planet Mechanics' spirits are rising. There's smoke, but will there be fire?
You reckon that's combustible gas yet?
Ooh.
Maybe not.
Go on, let's have a go from up here.
Get your head down.
Yeah.
After days of hard labour, Dick and Jem have finally struck gas.
What, closing it down now?
I think.
Yeah, go on. What? We don't know. Let's find out what happens.
You ready?
The big question now is, can the gas travel right through the system to the front of the pickup?
Hey, we got smoke!
At the front.
But any smoke should have been cleaned out by their filters. If it's going to fire up the engine, this should be a mix of vapour and flammable gas. There's a very quick way to find out.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's see what happens. Oh! That's gas! That's brilliant! Look at that!
It's such a good blue colour as well.
It's the result they need. That bright blue flame indicates it's pure gas, and their double filtration system has done the job.
Do you think we should now divert it into the engine?
Let's see if we can start it.
Yeah, and get this thing into town.
Yes! Right, OK, if I...
Getting a wood-powered car ready for the road clearly takes some planning. But now Dick and Jem face the supreme test. Can they convince the pickup's engine to accept their gas?
You want to try turning the key? Let me get in there.
The biggest hurdle could be getting that crucial gas-to-air ratio just right.